Alright guys, so welcome back. Today we're looking at the charts of all of the mining stocks again. So let's start with BTC, Bitcoin. So we know BTC pulling back 92k so far. 8% pullback so far from its highs. So can it go further lower to say 86, 87, maybe even 85? Absolutely. So those are the areas I would be watching, probably 85k over the weekend. And also, let's go back to three stocks. Shall we start with the Riot Platforms? These, like Riot and even Cleanspark CLSK, these have no momentum whatsoever, okay? Volume is low, no excitement, option activity. Today, what is going on? Let's take a look at 95k calls for Cleanspark, 30,000 puts. Nothing exciting standing out to me personally. Longer dated calls or puts, but elevated implied volatility. Okay, and they have earnings coming up, which is this Friday. I don't know why it has to be Black Friday, but again, they scheduled it for this day. We'll see. But it was having hard time with this $15 level, and unless it gets back above these, let me zoom out. Unless it gets back above these $20 levels, I'm not interested. This stock also very well do this shenanigan like it did for 6-7 months in the beginning of the year. It can do it again here between 18 and $12 level. It can do it for another 6 months. These are miners. I mean, they keep diluting shareholders, and they will keep doing it so for the rest of, I mean, as much as they can to keep the business running. Okay, are they gonna play the same playbook as MicroStrategy? Probably not. They have bigger bills. They have to spend more money than MicroStrategy has to mine the Bitcoin, because these are miners. I mean, they have to pay the bills. Okay, they have more expenses than MicroStrategy has. MicroStrategy has a little bit of software where a few people work. I mean, they don't have much of expenses, right? But again, that's not the point. So for me, MicroStrategy is neutral. Okay, I'm not bearish this stock. I'm not bullish this stock, unless I see clear sign of an uptrend or clear sign of a downtrend. If it cracks this $11, sure, I'll go short. I'll definitely buy some puts. But again, it depends where it's going to happen and when it's going to happen. But so far, see, it is in a premium burning mode. People are taking advantage of the premiums. And to those people who think that this being shorted and suppressed by other people who are long Bitcoin, probably, but no, we can take a look at it actually. What's happening in a day-to-day basis for this stock, at least for the past 5-6 trading sessions. This is again, this is not 100% accurate data, but I use it, I trust it, okay, because not many exchanges report the volume. It's just probably like 70% of the volume from the total traded volume. Reported volume is a lot lower, but still you can see 25th yesterday, 42% of the volume was short, 32% of the volume, 37, 43, 41, 43, 50, 38. If it was trading above like 50s, high 50s, then I would say, oh yeah, more than half of the volume is being shorted in a day-to-day basis. That's why the stock cannot get going, and that's why the stock is being attacked by shorts. No, absolutely not. Okay, it's just these stocks are not as popular as like even Riot Platforms. Identical situation. Can it get going? It needs to break 12 and then 15. So those are your resistance levels. This stock has gone up from $6 to 15. That's already 134% move in a matter of 3-4 months. That's a big move. 3.7 billion is considered mid cap. Anything above 2 billion, it's a mid cap stock. Okay. And this is how it's going to trade. Okay. And they have increased the outstanding shares a lot larger now. So now it takes a lot of more money, more capital gets to be involved to move the stock significantly higher, like it happened here. You're not going to see this. This happened, like this move from $3-4. I have been watching the stock from $2, September, October of 2020. You're not going to see this kind of move fast, like all the way to $30, pull back, push up 400%, 1000%. What was it? Was it like 2000% move or 3000% move? Because they had only like 50 million or so, maybe even less, 20 million, 30 million outstanding shares. When you have that many shares and the volume of the stock on a daily basis is significantly more higher than the total outstanding shares, of course stock is going to move, because entire float of the stock being exchanged hands flipped over twice a day. You can see the volume. 50 million, 60 million, 70 million, on average 25 million. That was the volume of the stock. But ever since, they have increased the outstanding shares. Watch my other videos. I'm not going to go back to that. And now the volume is the same. Volume is about the same, but the float is a lot larger. It's not anymore 30 million float stock. It is 350 million float stock. Okay. Mara, it's just a little bit more popular, and they just have a little bit more Bitcoins. And let's go take a look at the Mara. And the reason why I made a video about this one saying that this has a chance of going to 50, because this chart looks a lot different. Why? Because there's more volume. Yes, this stock has diluted the heck out of you guys as well, but it just has a little bit more volume, okay? Significantly more volume. And it's a little bit more known as well. It is a little bit more liquid. Capital goes where the liquidity is. Options are pretty liquid. Look at the option activity. I mean, every day you see 500,000 total puts and calls being traded. So far, we still have one more hour. 300,000 calls being traded, 145,000 puts being traded. Just by looking at this, I cannot say that this flow is bullish or bearish just by looking at today's analytics. In the morning, I was a little bit excited to see, because this stock was not reacting too much to Bitcoin. That's why I was like, okay, so if this is the moment we had a detachment from the BTC, this has a chance to go to 30. And at 30, I mean, people who are, short sellers can sit in a stock for years, okay? If I sold a short somewhere right here, I can just pay a daily fee and just write it out. So I can show you guys in Marathon's case. Mara, short volume, same thing. It's not, it's being shorted a little bit more. That's why it's popping up and down pretty quicker. It's being volatile, which is good, because those people, ultra short term, whoever coming in, they can just panic and just buy and cause the stock push higher. But short interest, where is the interest payments? Borrowing fee. Right, that's what I want to see. To borrow shares, and again, these fees are nothing. And the rebate, look at the rebate, 4%. So if you available shares, this is live data. This is November 26th. Millions of shares available. If shorts wanted to attack the heck out, no, it's just people daily trading in and out of the stock. Fee, 0.2%. And it's annualized, okay? And also, you will get a rebate, 4%. So it costs nothing to short the stock, okay? and it's not a problem to borrow because outstanding shares crazy high. But it's just a little bit known. And again, for Marathon Digital. So here's what I'm watching. If it holds 27, that's really good. That's bullish actually. But I don't like these 2 days of a price action where it's basically getting sold off. If I zoom into, let's say, 10-minute chart, this is where I was a little bit excited. I'm like, okay, so it's getting detached from the Bitcoin. So it happened last year at the end of the day, at the end of the year too. BTC has to just chill, chop around, and these stocks can catch a bit. These stocks can catch a bit only if Russell 2000 catches a bit. Russell 2000 tested all-time highs yesterday, and it's slightly off. And the reason why Russell 2000 is trying to push is, I mean, it's just historically, right? But last year, why it rallied like this? Why last year these Bitcoin miners rallied 100%? It's because bond yields crushed. Look at the TLT move we had in November and December. So, and look at the TLT right now. So if bond yields come down, let's say if we see TLT go, right, say get back above this 200-day moving average and go all the way to 95-ish, 97-ish, and maybe settle around like 4% or so, then you will see the small caps rally. And again, this is not a small cap Mara anymore, okay? It's a mid cap. But mid cap, small cap, you can see them rally. But so far, ultra short term, they have gone up a little bit fast. So they can pull back definitely. So for Marathon, if it comes down again, I will be watching 200-day moving average. It can definitely sell off to these levels, but would be nice for the bulls that if it holds the $22.50 level, $22.50, which is around another $2.50 moves because stock is at the moment sitting at 25. But even if it holds this 5-day moving average, you can see ultra short term, it is trying to hold on to this 5-day moving average. Anytime stock is above 5-day, 20-day, it's bullish. I am bullish. But if it cracks these levels, then you got to watch out. And also BTC, right? It's slowly coming down. It's not like doing flushy move like it used to do anytime it goes to highs. Like it just goes like this, boom, boom, flush, flush. But if it does, yeah, it can come down, but then it can grind back up. But probably for those people who don't understand how the float can basically itself put pressure for the stock's volatility and how it freely can move, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, these are no more small floats. These are large float stocks, and these are the levels I'm watching for the Mara, Riot. So Mara 22.50, Riot how low? Probably around like 10.50-ish, because that's where the 200-day moving average, 50-day moving average, $10. So if Riot goes below $10, I don't like it. Cleanspark probably 11.50, so 11.50, 11. But if it goes below 11, I don't like it. It will be bearish to me. So that's the update for miners. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.